Hello, how are you doing today, Miss Alicia?
Good.
So you are aware that I'm going to be doing an interview on a family's point of view or perspective on family members who have chronic illnesses. Is there anything that you would like to begin sharing about your experience?
Sometimes it's hard. It's very emotional. Sometimes it's kind of draining.
And who all in your life is affected or dealing with chronic illnesses?
Let's see. My mom and my husband.
What chronic illnesses are those?
My mom has dementia, and my husband has diabetes and other vision problems.
And when we're talking about dementia, how has that affected you with your mother having?
You can't talk to her like a mom anymore.
But is she totally bad or has it gotten worse in any way since beginning of the diagnosis?
Yes, it's gotten worse.
And what would you say is the hardest thing about it?
Just her decline. Declining.
And when you say that your husband has diabetes, how is the experience with that specifically?
More emotional than anything else.
And do you have any coping mechanisms or anything that you do to cope?
Sometimes I go to my Kingdom Hall.
So spiritual.
Yes, spiritual. And sometimes I sing songs or I walk and do other things.
And do you do anything to help lift up their spirits when anything is going wrong? Like they have a bad day, but with your mom, sometimes people with dementia just have bad days. Do anything to help with that?
Take her out somewhere. Go visit her grandchildren.
And I know that you yourself have a chronic illness. It is asthma. How is it like dealing with asthma and then dealing with surrounding people who also have chronic illnesses? Do you see any difference or similarities?
It's different because mine is more controlled.
And you would say that theirs are more controlled too. It's different aspects, right?
Yes.
And is there anything else that you would like to say concerning that? Would you like to talk more about your mother's experience and how that has had an impact on you and your family?
Some people don't. Some family members don't believe my mom has dementia. So that's kind of draining in a way. We try to work together and do stuff for our mom to help her out and help my sister out since she's living with my mom.
And would you say that having family members or friends who don't believe that your mother has diabetes and just write it off as it just being a phase, would you say that is more harmful to you guys?
Not harmful, just frustrating.
Cause
You mean dementia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because nobody believes them. And so are you familiar with the concept of letting people who have chronic illnesses, specifically people with dementia and Alzheimer's and those other chronic illnesses that come with aging, are you familiar with the concept that you should just help them through things and let them be independent instead of just, watching them?
Yes,
like a hawk?
help them be independent as much as they can.
And can you provide an example of how you do that?
She can my mom can walk freely.
Mhm.
She can use the bathroom by herself. She can make some meals by herself.
Mhm. So, like, say if she's having a difficulty with something specific, like, let's say she's having difficulty with holding a pen somewhere in the future, would you just see how it goes first instead of jumping to help her?
Yes.
And is there any other tips or tricks that you have with dealing with chronic illnesses when it comes to a family member's point of view?
Maybe just try to give them their dignity
Mhm.
and not embarrass them, not put them down.
Is there anything else that you would like to share today?
I don't think so.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.
You too.